and I have been handed an L. It's like someone said, oh, this L, it's for you, it's for you, it's for you. Oh, I'll treasure it. Hey y'all, it's your Nida and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I have got a bunch of new products here that I have been meaning to test out, and this would have ended up being like 1,000,000,001 bop or flop reviews, but I decided to kind of condense it down into like a full face of new products, full face, new makeup, whatever. So let's start off with primer. I am going to be using the NYX Bear With Me Hydrating Jelly Primer. I bought this not too long ago and was like, oh, I want to review this on my channel because it's a jelly primer, and I just never got around with it. So it claims it will extend the wear makeup, blurs appearance of pores, non-sticky, lightweight feel, skin feels refreshed, and blends seamlessly. Okay. It's infused with aloe and cucumber. This lightweight, bouncy, water-based jelly primer moisturizes and preps your complexion for a fresh start. So, let's see. That's what it comes in. It comes in a jar. It's really hefty and springy. You get about, how much of this? You get 1.41 ounces, 40 grams of product, which is actually a lot. I don't see myself finishing this anytime soon. So, you open it up. It doesn't really have like a smell. Like, this doesn't smell like anything, but that's what it looks like on the inside. Dry. Knock that over. So I'm just gonna take some here on the lid. So I'm gonna take like that much and on the face. A little goes a long way. I was able to spread all of that over my whole face very easily. Feels very cooling, and I'm assuming that's where the cucumber comes in. Is that super cool and refreshing feel? Feels pretty good. To go along with that, I bought the Bear With Me Prime Set and Refresh Setting Spray by NYX. Both of these claim they have 8-hour lasting wear. This is a primer as well as a setting spray, and apparently you can use it to refresh your makeup. So minimizes the appearance of pores, sets makeup doesn't smudge after spritzing, helps makeup last throughout the day, skin looks refreshed. Spray a little bit of this on right now. Get a couple test sprays. It's a pretty fine mist. Doesn't seem to have a smell. There's a light smell. Very light, kind of like, not cucumbery. I don't know how to describe it, but it's just a very, very light smell. It's not very fragrant. For complexion products, I have here the Milani Conceal Perfect Concealer in the shade 165 Deep Tan. As well as I'm giving another try, I am going to be trying the Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Tinted Moisturizer by ColourPop again. So if you guys would like, actually no, not even if you guys like, there'll be an eye over here somewhere, so that way you guys can check out my review on the Pretty Fresh Tinted Moisturizer. But let's just say we were not friends. The tinted moisturizer and I did not work out. So I think I bought shade 19N, which is their neutral. The shade, the undertones, it's like a deep dark or whatever. So I think I bought like deep 19N or dark 19N or something like that. But it's basically, it was a neutral undertone. I have yellow undertones, but they didn't have a yellow undertone option. They only have neutral and warm, which to me, I'm like, why? But it is a tinted moisturizer, so I'm assuming it's because it's not like a foundation. So it's not something where, you know, you need the most of coverage or anything like that. So I'm assuming that is why the undertones are only neutral and warm. So I got Deep Dark 21W which is warm. This in the tube looks a little dark, but we will see. It is a tinted moisturizer, so it is supposed to have, you know, it's not supposed to be like super, you know, super coverage. But before we actually move on to skin, I'm going to do my brows, and I haven't done my brows on camera in a minute. So I'm going to be using the Precisely My Brow Pencil by Benefit. This is the first time I've tried a Benefit brow product. I've only ever used Benefit mascaras. I've never tried a brow product before. So I was kind of excited to try this out. And I actually got it on sale. There was some sale they were doing on Ulta's website. And I got it on sale then. I should have brought like a little compact out here with me. Oh, I did. With a mirror. Look. One side comes with a spoolie, and I got the shade 5 warm dark brown, warm black brown, excuse me, because my eyebrow hairs are, I don't like a black, like a whole, just a full black pencil. I just don't like that. I feel like it just looks so crazy, so I always go for like a dark brown pencil. I brought like the worst mirror in history. It's my bronzer compact. I brought like the worst one out here. But this is supposed to apparently give you like a more natural fluffy brow kind of look. So I'm going to see if I can achieve that. I've never done it before. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to run some of this ColourPop brow gel through my brows to kind of get them to like stay in place and get them ready for the pencil. So I'm doing a very natural looking, very fluffy brow. And I'm just gonna take my finger and just press them down. And then, yeah, it would be me to, and I'm gonna take the spoolie end of this brow pencil. I'm just gonna brush it through here and over to create that shape. Yes. Okay. Yes, I'm going to do it to create this shape. Now, like I said, I have not actually ever really done this before. I've been meaning to try it out, so we will see. But I feel like I've seen some people do this exact, like, this method when using this brow pencil, so we'll see how it works. Really getting some good use out of this brow gel. I'm using the ColourPop Brow Boss gel. I always use this brow gel. It's my favorite brow gel. I used to use the Essence brow gel for a while, and I don't know, the ColourPop one ended up just being way better than the Essence one for me. And they're not too far off in terms of like price. Okay, might start doing this more often with my brows, because that's actually, all right, look at that. Okay, all right. All right, I might do this more often. So it says that this is supposed to be able to create hair-like strokes. It has a 12-hour wear, and it is waterproof, and it has an ultra fine tip. So basically you can go from shapeless brows to natural looking definition. It's smudge proof as well, with a custom controlled grip. Apparently it lasts up to 12 hours. Okay, Benefit. Okay. I see you.
Chris OG.
guess I should go for a more natural brow today because I am wearing a tinted moisturizer, and there's no reason why I should be out here with a tinted moisturizer on with like full brow. Like the last time when I did the tinted moisturizer review and I did my brows, and I'm like, where was I going? Where did I? There we go. Clearly I'm a moron. And I was just like, where the hell do I think I'm going with these eyebrows? Like, who told me this was the move? Because it was not. Those eyebrows looked entirely too done in comparison to what was going on in my face. So I think today's eyebrows are going to be like very natural looking. I'm very tempted to not do the top because I'm kind of liking how the top is looking, and I'm just going to clean up the bottom. But this is a very light pencil. I can see that. It's super light. Okay. They don't look related, and they don't look related at all at this very moment. But once I clean them up, it will come together. It's still going to be very natural looking. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to take this Milani concealer to clean them up. It's a pretty nice concealer. Yeah, it's creamy. The shade isn't too bad. I like that. I actually like that a lot. Right, I'm just going to go over the top of the brow with we'll go over the top with the tinted moisturizer. I started doing that with my foundations, where I fill in I clean up the top of the brow with the foundation instead of with the concealer. It just lends for a more natural look, I guess is the best way to put it. So this could be kind of a bit of a flop kind of early, y'all. This is gonna be a bit of a flop kind of early. That's so red. That is really red. This is the concealer, and this is the tinted moisturizer. Okay, alright, how about this? I'm gonna grab the other one I bought. The neutral one. and I'm gonna mix them and see where that gets me, because no, that's too red. And then ColourPop, what the fuck? Like this, why? Like this looks like this should be my shade, but it is not. It's not, it's too light. And this is definitely too dark. So we're gonna mix, and I'm not gonna clean up the top of the brow because I actually kind of like this. Kind of just really natural looking eyebrow. I like this a lot. I'm gonna leave it. So I'm just gonna mix this. Take 2 pumps of that. Like 2 pumps of that. I don't know what I'm doing, y'all. I should have wet my sponge, because I'm also going to be talking about this Juno & Co. microfiber velvet sponge. This came out a while ago and people like really loved it, and I bought it a while ago and never got around to talking about it on my channel. I never got around to talking about it on my channel. I don't know what I was doing. So here we are today, testing it out for the first time. And when I tell you, I bought this sponge like way back, like when it first came out. This is what it looks like dry. I heard you can use this dry, but I don't know about y'all. I don't ever plan on using a beauty blender or no, a makeup sponge dry, but it's very cute. So I'm going to wet this. Okay, this is what it looks like wet. So this is the mixture I have on the back of my hand here, which looks better than what the individuals were giving me. So we're gonna go with it. See where it gets us. Maybe still a little too neutral. We'll see. No, the microfiber sponge is supposed to give you like the fullest coverage possible, and this is a tinted moisturizer, so I'm not expecting, oh okay, this micro sponge might actually give me more coverage with this. Mine has a hole in the bottom for some reason. Did anybody else who bought this? Anybody else who bought this? There's come with a hole in the bottom? Mine has a hole in the bottom. Are you supposed to use this part for the... I don't even know. Yeah. I still feel like tinted moisturizer is for the gals who like can really like pull it off with like perfect skin. Like this, I don't like the way this application is going. I don't like this application at all. Ew. Wait a minute. Hold on. Like, I'm looking in the mirror and this sponge is... I don't know. I'm not... Not to mention, this is kind of hard. Like, I'm used to something a lot softer. Let me take this out. I'm used to something a lot softer in terms of like a sponge. But I will say, like, this side of my face in the monitor doesn't look different from this side of my face. But in the mirror, there's not like a real like difference in like the color, but ooh, the texture is like, this is making me look textured. And I don't have a ton of texture on my skin. It's not a lot. Like, it's whew, okay. So like I did 2 pumps of the lighter one. I did 2 pumps of neutral and about 2 pumps of this darker one. Let me just see what this darker one looks on my face. as is. Too dark. Good lord, ColourPop. What a hit and a, like, what a swing and a miss. I'm far away, like from where my camera is versus like where I'm sitting. Like my face doesn't look textured. It looks actually pretty good, but like up close, it actually kind of looks textured. Like the sponges. I don't know. And then ColourPop just came out with one of these too, and I just bought, like, I just bought the whole set of 7 sponges that they just released, and one of them is one of these. Hopefully it's just the product I'm using and not the sponge itself, because baby, ew. I don't think I'm gonna be a tinted moisturizer baddie anytime soon, y'all. Like, I just don't see this for me. Oh. And I wanted it bad. I was like, you know what? I'll give it another try. I'll try a different shade. I'll try a warm shade. I look red. Now I'm looking in the monitor and I look like yellow, red. Is this gonna be a full face of flops? I feel like this is what this is. A full face of flops. This sponge is giving this tinted moisturizer much more coverage than it would give on its own, so yay for that. Okay, the texture has evened itself out as I continue to blend, so that takes care of that. But my face does look red in my monitor, so maybe it won't look red like while I'm editing this. I don't know. Okay, coverage is much better. It's much better than the first time around, and I think that's because of the sponge, because the sponge basically allows you to get the fullest coverage possible. So I honestly think that's why it looks a lot more, the coverage is a lot better, but yellow, red, I am red. So far, so the primer is not so bad. The setting spray doesn't seem to be too bad. This brow pencil is very nice. I actually like this brow pencil a lot. I'm probably gonna take this back. No, I already know. I'm 110% gonna take this back. I'm going to take this back because no, like if I have to mix these two together to get like just this sheer coverage, I'm kind of like, what's the point of even putting it on my face? And then for me to look this red too, like either I need to mix more of the neutral, I don't know. There's not enough yellow. There's no yellow in any of these, and it's just, why wouldn't they do warm, neutral, yellow? Because yellow doesn't mean warm. I don't understand why ColourPop did that. I don't know why they did that. So now we're going to conceal with this Milani concealer. This is gonna be another situation where I gotta head on myself the L, cause ma'am. I told Devontae, I said to my boyfriend, you know, I have a funny feeling this is gonna be a full face of flops. Full face of hell no. And yeah. feel like damp still. Like that's a very interesting sponge. Really interesting indeed. It's so hard though. Like I wish I had a mic like right here for you guys to hear. Even me tapping this lightly, you can hear it. I feel like I'm just really like pounding my face, even though I'm not. What is these? I'm mad because in the monitor this does not look the worst, but in the mirror I'm like, what are you doing? I'm going to set my under eyes with this is the Beauty Bakery Flour Setting Powder in the shade, what is this, Plantain. I have heard a lot of wonderful things about the setting powder. I have opened it up. I like how the inside has like a thing. You push this aside and then you can open and close it as you like and pour out as you need. This is a very, very yellow setting powder, and this, in the monitor, this concealer actually looks far more yellow than it does in person. Whew. Now I heard this microfiber sponge is great for picking up powders. So let's see how this does.
G.
And as per usual, we're not baking. I am gonna have to brush off some of this excess because somehow I managed to go a little ham. I'm going to go in with my sponge and I'm going to try and blend this in. The bad part about the sponge is it holds on to the powder, so I will feel like you have to like, look how much powder this holds on to. And it's not wet. Like, this sponge is so dry. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh man, I'm handing myself an L. Okay, all right. I'm going with the setting spray. Kind of wet my face a little bit and see. Okay, wet the face a little bit. See if that helps set this down. When I tell you this is not getting any better in like here in front of me, y'all. Very yellow, very yellow. Might be a little too yellow for me. Let's go in with setting powder. I didn't get a new setting powder. I'm using my ColourPop one because this and the Morphe one are like the two setting powders that I use the most. And my pores are already live in effect, so that primer didn't do what it said it was gonna do. And my face is a little itchy, and I can't tell if it's because of the primer or if it's from this ColourPop tinted moisturizer. What? This setting spray. I think out of everybody so far, the clutchest thing to come out of this has been the eyebrows. My eyebrows actually look very nice, and I'm so tempted to do them like this on a regular basis because they don't look overdone. They just look very cute. Very cute. Very cute. Let's go ahead and bronze the face. No new bronzer. I'm using my ColourPop bronzer. Hopefully I can clean that up with my sponge. which I'm feeling I probably can't because the sponge is so hard. I want my $7 back. Yeah, that's how I feel right now. I want my $7 back. I paid $7 for this when I bought it, and it took like 2 weeks to get to me. Let's do that. It took like 2 weeks to get to me. Like, or no, it was like 3 weeks. It took like almost a month for me to get it. The shipping was super slow. I just remember like everybody raving about these, and I was always kind of skeptical because I'm like, you don't hear a lot of people talk about them now, but they're still around. They're still a thing. I'm gonna put some powder under my contour to kind of like clean that up a little bit. Maybe this setting spray will fix everything. You know, maybe it'll just setting spray away this flop that I have going on here on my face. That looks so yellow. That looks so yellow. My under eye looks stupid yellow. My face looks red. I am sitting here like, maybe I should have got the translucent version of this. Let's move on to highlighter. Oldie but a goldie, going with Laura Geller, Gilded Honey. This is a classic and one of my faves. Never lets me down. I didn't buy any new highlighters recently. I picked up too much. Wow. Okay, that's why am I, what's up with me? Is it because my face looks crazy? Why right now I'm like, face is done. That's it. Highlighter, setting spray has been on. Let's move on to we're gonna do eyeliner. Let's go on to eyeliner. So I've got here the ABH eyeliner liquid liner in the shade black. This came out a little while ago, and I picked up one of my own, and I never got around to trying it or talking about it on my channel, and I wanted to do a dedicated bop or flop, but just never got around to it. This is what the packaging looks like. I don't really understand why the packaging is purple and the liquid liner itself is black, but I'm assuming this was just part of Norvina's aesthetic. I think she likes the color purple a lot. I don't know for sure, but yeah. So this is a felt tip, which looks really nice. It's very black. I believe this dries matte. Yes, highly pigmented true black matte liquid liner that glides on evenly with a felt tip precision applicator. So yeah, I've tried the Wet n Wild Mega Liner has a felt tip applicator. It's not as stiff as this one though. This one feels a little stiff. Fix the tingle I have out here. So let's do it. Let's get some liner on. I'm just gonna do a wing. Nothing too extravagant. Whoa, that dries really quick. That dries down matte like super quick. Whoa. Okay. And it doesn't take much. Like one dip in here, I'm a dummy and went too heavy on that line and but oh. Okay. Alright. I like that I didn't need to dip back into that in order to do one eye. Okay. This is nice. This is nice. That will go in the definitely good pile. Making a pile of maybes that I will try again, and definite no's that will not be tried again. Okay, so next I'm going to put a little bit of, actually going to, next thing I have is the ABH volumizing mascara, the Lash Brag volumizing mascara, and I actually like this packaging a lot. I kept seeing people say that this looked like the Fenty packaging, and I need for you guys to understand that makeup isn't just created and released in like 2 days. Like, you don't come up with a product you want to make, or a company doesn't come up with a product they want to make and then within 3 to 4 months it's released. Like, these are things that go through testing and development. You have to create the packaging, you have to test and make sure the packaging is going to work in terms of like for the brand, make sure it's going to work in terms of functionality, how much it's going to cost. You got to go through distribution, all that jazz. And people are acting like, oh, she stole Fenty's concept, but I'm like, Norvina even came forward and was like, you know, we started working on this in 2018. So it's just, packaging is going to be swear because how creative are you going to get with mascara tubes? And it doesn't look that much alike. I swear, people just want to find a way to just compare everything for the sake of comparing and then complain about it. So it is a black mascara. I bought the small version just in case I wouldn't like it. And that is what the wand looks like. Pretty interesting wand. I'm going to do a light coat on my top lashes and then put my actual falsies on. It's not bad for one coat. It's actually not bad at all. I like that it separates them. My lashes do have a hard time separating, but this actually didn't do a bad job separating them. For $13, it's not too bad because this is the sample size. But if I had to pay the full price, which is $25, I don't know about that. I don't think any mascara is actually really worth like above $10 personally. Now, once you hit that like over 10, over even 12, 13, I'm like, for what? For what, ma'am? Why do we need that? For lashes, I'm going to be wearing the ColourPop falsies in the style Honey. I think I've talked about these on my channel before. I wore a pair a few videos back. I can't remember which one, but I've been wearing them a lot anyway. I haven't worn this particular pair, but I have a couple of these, and they're actually really nice lashes. They're very comfortable. The band is very comfortable. They don't look fake. Well, you know what I mean. They don't have that plastic look because they are a 3D. Is it 3D? They're just it's essentially they're faux lash. Essentially, they're just a faux lash or whatever. They do have that kind of like faux mink kind of look to them. A lot of them, they have that faux mink kind of feel. They don't feel like super plasticky, which is nice. I believe I've worn this style Mommy and Minx, I think is the two that I've worn. So this is the style Honey. Take that mascara and I'm gonna put it on my bottom lashes. This looks so big. I feel like, oh my god.
Oh, G.
Okay, lashes are on. Now for lips, I'm going to be going in with the new ColourPop Luxe glosses. This is in the shade Come Through. And I'm just gonna line my lips with my ColourPop X Shayla BFF, which one is this? BFF 4 lip liner first. Ooh, this kind of looks like that Fenty gloss, the first one. Flossy? Can't even remember. I never picked up the Fenty gloss. So, it smells nice. Kind of smells like all the other ColourPop glosses. I mean, it's a nice gloss, but I'm not understanding what's so luxe about it. I mean, it's not sparkly. It doesn't plump. It's just a nice gloss. I mean, it's not bad. I just, you know, you call this luxe gloss. I'm kind of like, oh, what's so luxe about it? Okay, so let's talk about this full face of flops I got going on here. Let me see if I can take some video. You see that? You see how this looks here? That's how my face looks. It's not good. It's not good. I'll insert that video in here as well. It's not the worst. Oh, whoa, yeah, that's not good. That's not good. That's not good. I'm watching that. Okay, so let's talk about a few things here. Okay. In the I'm definitely going to incorporate in the future pile this Benefit Precisely My Brow pencil for sure. These lashes, these ColourPop lashes in the style, wow, I lost the insert, Honey, for sure. I'll be wearing these again because these are actually very nice and a very comfortable pair of lashes. Very, very comfortable. Let's see. This eyeliner, yes, look at that wing, very nice. And I haven't done a wing in a while, so that's a yes. This Luxe lip gloss is not bad, but maybe it should be worn without a lip liner. I don't know. It's just not giving it to me, and I think it's because I'm so used to wearing lip glosses that are more like glossy, like full gloss. And it's not that this isn't glossy, but there's like a difference. There's like shiny glossy and then wet glossy, and this to me is giving more shine than wet. So I don't know, I'll play with it some more, so I'll put this in the maybe pile. Let's see, this Beauty Bakery flour setting powder, I'm gonna put this in the maybe pile because I think the sponge is what messed me up today for that. I think that could have been better. This Milani concealer, I like the color of this concealer and I liked the consistency. It might be a little light. I'm gonna try it again, like when I use like my regular sponge and whatnot, and see. So that's gonna go in the maybe. That's gonna go in the try again. This ABH mascara is nice, but it is very crumbly. I can see it just all down here where it just flaked on one eye without even like, just it dried and then flaked. So yeah, we're gonna try this again. We're gonna try it again. Maybe it's something that's better on the top lashes versus the bottom lashes, because I've seen mascaras that work well up here but not down here because they tend to flake down here. So that's in the maybe. We'll try that again. This NYX Bear With Me. Ha! My pores don't look very minimized at this point. I don't know. I'm on the fence. I kind of want to throw this out and I kind of want to try it again because I kind of feel like the rest of my face just the worst thing about my makeup. I feel like the worst thing about the two bad things about this makeup, I feel like they are what really is the catalyst for how this ended up being so bad. And then the setting spray. This is supposed to prime, set, refresh. Like, this dries down and does not give you any, like, my face feels dry. I feel dry. Set, refresh. Like, it feels refreshing when you first like put it on, but once that dries down, this doesn't, like, I don't feel continued refresh. I don't know. And then my face feels itchy. Okay, so maybe this is what's making my face feel itchy. I'm going to put these in the maybe pile. Try again. Maybe do a dedicated video of like a redemption video and see how it works. The two things that really let me down today, this sponge. I don't know what y'all were talking about. Maybe I need to try it with another foundation. I don't know, but this was not it today. Not it at all. And I'm telling you, in the monitor, under here definitely looks super yellow in comparison to my face. Like, down here looks very red and under my eyes looks very yellow from the powder and the concealer. But in the mirror, I look dry. I look very dry. My skin looks so dry, especially where I put the powder and applied it with the sponge. Y'all were raving about this Juno & Co sponge. What? For what? Okay, and all the people out there raving about tinted moisturizers. I don't think these are it for me either. This is a no. This was supposed to be a redemption story for them, for the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Tinted Moisturizer, and it is not. It is not a redemption story. It's just not it. I guess I'm just not a tinted moisturizer type of gal. I'm sorry, y'all. I wanted this to work and it did not. So all the Ultas are closed because of the current pandemic. So I can't take this back anyway. I have to wait till they open. Hey guys, Future Nida here, and at this point in time, I'm going on the spiel about how I'm going to be giving like the NYX products and the tinted moisturizer another chance. Yeah, no, I'm not doing that. The tinted moisturizer is a super no, so that's going in the trash. And the NYX setting spray and primer are also a super no because I broke out so bad the next day after using them, and then I tried them again and had the same breakout issue. So trash. They're going in the trash. I'm highly disappointed in this sponge. It doesn't even feel wet right now. Like, it feels really dry. My sponge has a weird hole in the bottom for some odd reason. It's not like a hole. This is so strange. This holds on to powder like nobody's business. Like, you could pick up the tiniest amount of powder and this will just cake it on your face. And that's exactly what it did. It just caked the Beauty Bakery powder onto my face. I don't think I've had such a downhill turn to my makeup in a very long time. So yeah, I've got some maybes that I'm going to try again. I've got quite a few maybes that I'm going to try again. I'm not doing another video on this Luxe Gloss. Like, I'll just probably use this again in some capacity, but I'm not doing another video on this for sure. I do want to do a wear test with this. It's not going to happen tonight because it's 2:30 in the morning. And we're going to give ABH another try. We're going to give Beauty Bakery another try with a different and a better sponge. I definitely don't think this is going to replace my e.l.f. coconut hydrating coconut spray or my Urban Decay chill spray, because those are two products that setting sprays I use in between all my powder products. When I use this in between my powder products, it didn't do anything. My face doesn't feel more moisturized at all. Like, I was well moisturized before I put on my makeup, and I'm looking in the mirror and my face looks tight. Like, oh, yo, this mascara is flaky on the bottom lashes, yo. Like, I don't think this is it, ABH. I don't know. I don't think this is it, but I don't know about that. But so far for the hell yeah, these are gonna be incorporated into my looks more often. Benefit brow pencil, ColourPop lashes in the Style Honey, and the ABH liquid liner. I'm actually really surprised about the liquid liner. I thought I would like this the least, but it did not smudge. It dried down super quick. This is actually a very, very nice liquid liner. I've seen people say they don't like the applicator, but personally, I think this is a really nice applicator. So I like it. I like ergonomically how this fits in the hand. I had a very easy time going across the face, which is always a hard time for me, especially when using the Wet n Wild Mega Liner because it's such a short applicator. But this is nice. I actually like this a lot. This is really nice. A little goes a very long way, which is great because if you're going to be paying $18 for eyeliner, you would want for that to last. I don't know about this, y'all. This was a full face of flops, and I have been handed an L. It's like someone said, oh, this L, it's for you, it's for you, it's for you. Oh, I'll treasure it. Like, that's what, oh, thank you for my L. I'll treasure it always. Like, oh, yes, thank you. I'll keep it right here close to my heart. Right here. I'll keep it right here on my forehead. I don't know. Thank you guys for coming on this journey with me, for witnessing me, just someone handing me this L. Like, they were like, here you go. And I was like, oh, I'll treasure it always. That's how it feels. But yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure to hit the bell down below so that way you can always be notified whenever I upload another video. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye.